Yesterday, I honestly thought that we were about to witness a major breakthrough. Maybe you thought the same. Regarding Gachagua meets Kalonzo Musyoka, the opposition is talking about unity. Everyone is asking the same question. Is DCP about to join Azimio la Umoja?
Our meeting this morning with Rigathi Gachagua and Eugene Wamalwa was a continuation of what we started yesterday.
From outside, it looked possible. In fact, it almost looked inevitable. But after watching everything that has happened over the last 24 hours, I think that we all read what happened in that meeting the wrong way.
Sisi tuko na zaidi ya mwaka moja. There's no hurry.
The more I looked at all the pieces, the more one thought kept on coming in my mind. I don't think Gachagua actually wants DCP to join Azimio la Umoja.
Mambo ya coalition for now, no. We are on consolidation. Political mobilization and consolidation is the first step towards attaining government.
And if you ask me, the press conference yesterday was a reaction of Rigathi Gachagua rejecting Uhuru's plan to actually put DCP inside Azimio la Umoja. And since he rejected it, obviously, Uhuru had to unleash his minions on him.
We wish to state unequivocally that every political party is an independent institution.
And within this united opposition or united alternative government, everybody should respect the rights of the other.
Now, that is just me reading this situation. I have facts, I have evidence, but I also could be wrong. But before you judge me, please hear me out. If you love this kind of content, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Now let's get to the video.
Saturday nilifanya mkutano tatu, Nyanyuki, Chaka na Rumoro. Sunday nilifanya mkutano 7 Nyandarua. Kesho niko na watu hapa na wengine. Friday niko Kiambu town. Saturday niko Kajiado. Sunday niko Kiambaa. Monday niko Narok. Si mimi natia bidii. So DCP imekuwa na umaarufu because party leader Rigathi Gachagua na jeshi yake, they are working hard.
Let us start with something simple. Why would anyone hand over their strongest political asset just as it is becoming more and more valuable? Think about DCP. Whether you support Gachagua or not, one thing is hard to ignore. The party has gained a lot of momentum. It is growing. People are talking about it every single day, and more leaders are actually joining it.
Irungu Kangata has today announced the party as his vehicle of choice in defending his governorship at the ballot next year.
So here's my question. If you're building a political party that is actually gaining traction, why would you rush to place it under another political vehicle like Azimio la Umoja?
Sisi kama DCP, our priority for now is consultations to agree on the way forward and consolidation. Once tumemaliza consolidation, tuongee.
Personally, I don't see logic, and that is why I started questioning the whole narrative. Maybe we've been asking the wrong question. Maybe the question isn't, will DCP join Azimio?
Mambo ya coalition for now, no.
Maybe the right question is, does Gachagua gain more by joining Azimio, or does he lose more?
The coalition is set to officially launch the party, the Azimio Party.
I think many people are missing one important detail. Azimio is not just a coalition of friendly politicians. It is also a political party. Remember, it was registered as a coalition party. It has its own structures. It has its own leadership. It has its own identity. And Kalonzo Musyoka is the party leader of Azimio la Umoja Coalition Party.
Azimio Coalition Council chairperson and retired President Uhuru Kenyatta has chaired a meeting that has effected changes in the coalition leadership, replacing the late Raila Odinga with Kalonzo Musyoka as the new Azimio party leader.
Now, I want you to put yourself in Gachagua's shoes. You spent months building DCP, holding rallies, recruiting leaders, growing the brand. Now, would you fold that party into another one that easily?
How do we talk with the people who have not consolidated anything? Where uko peke yako unatembea kama miti. You are alone. Ati you order masukumuso ati wa hoteli. How?
Honestly, I don't think I personally would. And I don't think Gachagua also wants to do that either. I think he wants DCP to become so important, like so big, that no one can actually ignore that party. in Kenyan politics. Kind of party that nobody would do anything in this country without negotiating with first.
Mimi nasema kila mtu aingie DCP. Si ndio mimi nasema? And I'm doing it daily. Mpaka leo si niko na nyinyi. Niko na watu wengine. Si mimi natia bidii. So DCP imekuwa na umaarufu because party leader Rigathi Gachagua na jeshi yake, they are working hard. Si ndio? Chama lazima uuze na sera. Lazima uzunguke.
In simple terms, Gachagua wants to negotiate from a point of strength, not from a point of weakness.
Sisi kama DCP, our priority for now is consultations to agree on the way forward and consolidation. Once tumemaliza consolidation, tuongee.
So am I reading too much into this, or are you seeing exactly what I'm saying?
Personally, and the whole fraternity of DCP, we have no space in Azimio.
Let's talk about Gachagua, who is running for governor for Nairobi via DCP. Publicly, he said that the party is not interested in joining Azimio la Umoja.
And even going forward, we cannot recognize it at all. And if we are going to make any formation forward, it should not be Azimio at all. That one we are going to reject it in totality. And I will tell you, this broad day, we cannot allow to be fixed to that particular cocoon.
That statement has changed everything for me, because suddenly the meeting between Gachagua and Kalonzo looks very different. It should now explain Kalonzo's mood right after that meeting. He didn't look happy. He looked almost defeated. Then came the press conference.
Party of National Unity, PNU, and with me is Lenny Kivuti, the party leader of the Bas Party, and Speaker Justin Muturi, who is the party leader of the Democratic Party.
And their complaint was actually interesting.
And with a lot of respect to Mheshimiwa Gachagua, we are telling him to handle people with respect.
They alleged that Gachagua was actually telling them to fold their small parties, to dissolve them, to join DCP.
Calling upon the Democratic Party, the Party of National Unity, PNU, Umoja and Maendeleo Party, and Bas Party to dissolve and join DCP.
Now, the moment I heard that, a different question popped into my head. That question is this really about political parties, or is someone else pulling strings from somewhere else?
We wish to state unequivocally that every political party is an independent institution.
I want you to note this. The talks that they were referring to happened almost 2 to 3 weeks ago when Gachagua was actually in Meru. So why wait until their parties are actually admitted to Azimio la Umoja to come out and start attacking Gachagua?
Our political parties were specifically singled out on the 26th of July this year after a church service in Central Imenti.
Personally, I feel like they were trying to force Gachagua's hand into joining Azimio la Umoja. And if you ask me, it's Uhuru Kenyatta who had actually sent them. Speculative, but it makes a lot of sense.
Personally, and the whole fraternity of DCP, we have no space in Azimio. Uhuru is taking us back to those old days where we cannot get back to.
I mean, these are 3 gentlemen who have their political parties, but these political parties can be termed as, for lack of a better word, dead. Let me make sense of it. Some of these parties have been there long before some of us were even born. A party like DP, it was there since 1991, and now it's competing with a party that was actually formed last year, May, DCP, and we're being told that they feel threatened by a party that was formed last year, May. This, if you ask me, is just a bunch of lazy politicians.
Your problem as JB Muturi, your problem as this Munya is not Rigathi Gachagua. Just go and look deeper within yourself and ask yourself, when was the last time you woke up, put fuel in your car, and went to market your party? Okay. You are surprised that your party is not growing, yet you're not marketing your party.
And that is why I like Gachagua's supporters, because they have come out and they've dismissed this whole thing. According to them, the smaller parties don't actually bring much grassroots support anymore.
Imagine this. 2 party leaders wake up very early in the morning. It's an election day. They're going to vote for their candidate. The 2 party leaders have agreed to vote for one candidate. They both vote in one polling station. They go and they cast their votes. After the votes are counted, their candidates, the candidate that belongs to these two party leaders, gets 10 votes. If you remove their 2 votes, that means they got 8 votes. You probably remove their agent, maybe 1 or 2, they remain with about 6 votes. So it means these two party leaders, who each has a party, were only able to mobilize 6 people. Now, stop imagining, because it is a reality. In a polling station called Kanyuabora, Embu County, that's when these two party leaders were only able to marshal about 5 people. The same party leaders are now saying that they have been told to fold their parties and they have said no. And they're making noise right now that they've been told to fold their parties.
Most of these people have just been cabbages in the opposition, that even their vehicles have been fueled by Rigathi Gachagua whenever they attend any rallies.
Justin Muturi, wewe unatoa wapi nguvu ya kukashifu kiongozi wetu? Wewe unakujanga mikutano zake, gari sio wewe unaweka mafuta, hata public address hauna, hata ile kitu unakalia kanisani unapata umepangiwa. Mimi naonanga sometimes hata sadaka karibu uombe Rigiji.
Simply, this is what it means. These 3 are simply biting more than they can chew.
Let him discipline his tongue.
Do you guys remember Mbeere North? Many DCP supporters to date still think that that seat was actually for DCP to win.
Aibu kubwa hata haikuendea Justin Muturi. Hakuna mtu anaongea story ya Justin. Kila mtu Kenya mzima kutoka Kisumu mpaka Coast walitroll Rigathi Gachagua ati amepoteza kiti ya Mbeere. In fact, even today, people still think that DCP lost in Mbeere, which is not true.
And they actually believe that DCP would actually have won that seat early, mapema.
Kama tungeachia Mheshimiwa Mukonji kazi ya Mbeere na tusimamishe candidate wa DCP, UDA ingetushinda Mbeere.
But since the opposition was actually new, they let Muturi's fragile ego cost them that seat.
I said, let us step down the candidate as per his request. On top of that, mimi mwenyewe nikaenda Mbeere for 10 days na jeshi langu, na tukasukuma hiyo mpaka tukashida, tukaibiwa tukiangalia na macho.
Many DCP supporters genuinely believe that that same thing would have happened in all Kalau if they let Jubilee frontier their own candidates.
Unajua tulikuwa na karibu 144 polling stations. Yeah. Na Jubilee walipata 170 something, 72 votes. Tunamaanisha walipata kura moja.
Na kama imekuwa desturi ya United Opposition, we also expect them to seat ground for Jubilee Party. That was a seat at the Jubilee Party.
Question is, what miracle would they have performed in all Kalau? I mean, when the votes were counted, they had less than 1,000 votes. Jubilee Party, less than 1,000 votes.
Walipata minimum ya at least maximum ya 2 votes pa hata 1 vote. Jubilee is a partner katika United Opposition. Don't forget the facts.
Now, with the kind of experience that I have in terms of politics, this is how I'm decoding everything that we're actually watching. I don't think this disagreement is really about Azimio or DCP. I think it's about influence. I think there are people that are inside opposition who would prefer Gachagua to operate inside a larger coalition that has structures. Why? Because I think they foresee a situation where DCP becomes a big giant. I mean, becomes powerful, and I mean too powerful. And if DCP keeps growing, it eventually stops asking for seats, and instead it starts deciding who gets those seats. And if I can see that possibility, I'm sure experienced politicians can see that too. It also explains why Gachagua doesn't seem to be in a hurry.
Sisi tuko na zaidi ya mwaka moja. There's no hurry.
I mean, every rally makes DCP stronger. Every defection makes DCP stronger. Every by-election gives DCP another chance to test its strength. So maybe time is actually working in Gachagua's favor.
I am not yet comfortable. I have not finalized consolidation of what I think I can consolidate. Once I do, then I'll say mimi niko tayari.
Personally, I think Gachagua believes in one political principle: don't beg for space. Create so much political value that people come looking for you. Build your party, grow your numbers, increase your influence, then sit back and let everyone else negotiate with you, not the other way around. And if that's really his strategy, then I don't expect DCP to join Azimio anytime soon. I expect the opposite. I expect DCP to keep growing, to keep recruiting, to keep proving itself.
Sisi nakwambia weenda sanya watu. Then tukuje kwa meza tuanze kuketi.
Only after that will serious coalition talks actually begin, because by then the conversation won't be, can Gachagua join us? It will be, what do we have to offer Gachagua?
So how do we talk with the people who have not consolidated anything? Sasa wewe kama unakuja peke yako kwa mkutano na hii ni siasa ya kutafuta urais, utaongea na nani? Wewe uko peke yako unatembea kama miti.
Maybe that's the plan, maybe that isn't. But after everything that I've watched happen in the last 24 hours, that's the conclusion that I have reached.
Sisi tuko na zaidi ya mwaka moja. There's no hurry. Mimi am consulting na mumekuja hapa kuconsult na mimi. Mimi naendelea kuuza chama. I'll be going to Kajiado, I'll be going to Narok, niko Nairobi, niko kila pahali. Then once we kila mtu akiwa comfortable, then we sit.
Now, I want to hear from you. Am I reading this correctly? Or do you think Gachagua should actually join Azimio la Umoja instead of waiting? Let's have that debate in the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe.